Good morning, everybody. I'm on a forestry service road right now. I'm about, I would say, 6 kilometers east of Lake Cowichan, just off number 18 highway. So, yeah, so you can tell by these roads, this is the stuff I'm driving on when I explain about the road conditions. Like, I mean, yeah. You can just see that it's a pretty tough, I mean, when rocks are black from rubber from the tires, you can just imagine. But, so yeah, this is, I stayed in a little spot back there. I didn't come up this road. But it's like on the map. So I used one of those back roads maps. And they said it is a fire lookout. But I didn't see any indication of a tower or anything. It just shows a pair of binoculars. So I don't really know. I got no cell service out here, so I can't really narrow down exactly where I am. I think I do know where I am. 0 right now. You can still see the frost on all the plants around here. A beautiful day though, sun's up. It's I don't know. Well, I already made coffee. I've been up since about 6:30, but I think it's about 8 now. So, do you remember when I was telling you about they put markers? This is a good example, one right here. So this one here says 4 kilometers up. So basically, when you leave a main intersection or the highway, which was number 18, it means we're 4 kilometers going away from the highway. So we're going up. Then usually on the other side of the tree, which is not one there, or close to that one, you'll see one on the opposite side saying 4 kilometers down. But of course, in this example, it's not gonna show me it. About 2 kilometers from where, well, actually it's more like 3 kilometers from where I camped last night. But I mean, isn't this beautiful? And look at the road. And I found 2 other spots I could have camped at. And that's what I mean. So now the road is in very, very decent shape. Like, this would be lovely to drive on. But there's some really bad spots, and then all of a sudden it breaks out, and it's not all that bad. So, but I'm not even sure where this road, if it makes a loop or what. I might have to just turn around and go back the same way I came. I looked at my cell phone, and I have 1 bar now, but maps wouldn't load, so it's still a mystery. There's a right there, guys. There's a perfect example. Okay, so there's a 6 kilometers up, right? So then the guy would radio and say, yeah, this is a Big Bubba. We're heading uphill. We're at the 6 kilometer mark. And then you'd get so Slim Pickens would be up there about 2 more kilometers. This is Slimmy. I'm coming down with a full load. And then Big Bubba would say, all right there, Slimmy, I'll find a spot to pull over and let you pass. 10-4, Roger. It'll go just like that. Exactly like that. Nice, eh? Oh, I hear something. I just wish I knew exactly where I was to know if I can just keep going and go all the way around. Like if this does a big loop, because I really don't know. Well, I'm on 7 kilometer up. I don't see the up sign, but here's a 7 kilometer down sign. So, and I'm still climbing. So my, when where I camped last night, I went past the 2 kilometer up sign and I drove for, I'm assuming, another half a kilometer. So I'm at 2.5 kilometers and that's 7. So I was really hoping to start seeing the road go down, dip down, thinking it was a big loop around here, but I'm still climbing here. So, I don't know. Do I go 1 more kilometer? Whoa. That bird didn't do so well. Was there an eagle? So do I go 1 more kilometer and then just turn around and make my way back that way? I don't know. So 4.5 kilometers that I walked and going up, and I'm still going up. I thought for sure I crested back there because it was really sunny and the trees looked fairly short, but then as soon as I got back in the bush again, all right, so there's one thing I don't understand. Humans are messed up. So I'm assuming I'm going to become close to the 8-kilometer mark here going up because I'm still climbing. And I come across a stove. Like, who drives on a road like this over like terrible rocks and everything to dump off a stove when there's places all over the place recycling, and you see guys, like when I do laundry and stuff, they'll say, you know, looking for scrap steel, leave it out at the end of your driveway and I'll come pick it up. Like, why would you go through all the effort to drive all the way out here, ruin this beautiful landscape we got, to dump off a stove? I just don't. People are, well, I came across some dump sites and I'll show you before I leave. So I use iOverlander. A lot of people use that app. And that's how I came out here. Well, the one spot that it said that they stayed or whatever is turned into a dumping field. And I'll show you. So I kept going, and that's why I am, or where I stayed last night. I just don't understand people. Like, I don't get it. I really don't get it. But anyways, I don't think I'll ever understand it. And then the guys get all pissed off because they're putting gates up and keeping people out. Well, as I'm walking up here, I see nothing but beer cans and garbage and stuff like that. It's like, well, people, you're leaving them no choice. I mean, but the thing is, though, it just takes 1 or 2 to ruin it for everybody. So I'm not saying everybody. I'm just saying you notice it. So, but there's always one in every crowd. And he'll be the first guy to complain that they're locking him out. But anyways, well, I gotta be coming up to the 8-kilometer mark now. And I'm still climbing. And I do have a Garmin GPS. I should have brought the stupid thing, never thought of it. Because at least that way I'd be able to see where I am exactly. Not that I know where I am. I just don't know if this road goes back down or do I gotta go back the same way. Anyways, onward and upward. Well guys, I'm at the 8-kilometer mark, still going up. So I don't know if this actually does a loop or not. But you know, the altitude, the higher you go, obviously it's going to get colder, right? And well, the road is now turned to ice. So I'm not about to go any further. So I'm 5.5 kilometers away from the camper. But now it's all downhill. I'm just going to take a 20-second breather here to cool down a little bit. I should take my hoodie off. And then I'll head back to the camper. Anyways, it's been a nice hike. Beautiful out right now. The sun is just about there. You can't see it. But anyways, yeah, I can definitely feel it. It's definitely cooler up here. So I don't even know what elevation I'm at. You can tell they're still maintaining this area because see that spot right there? That's the stuff I'm talking about. So the truck would come in and pull off to the side and the other truck would come down. So I'm assuming this is not a loop, but for some reason I thought it was. So they're still maintaining this though because the old culvert's right there, and then they installed this one. And that hasn't been here all that long, maybe a couple years, 3 years, 4 years, don't know. But it hasn't been here all that long. Oh, and somebody left us a lucky logger. That's nice of them. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna head back down to the camper. That's too bad. I was hoping this would go all the way around, but obviously not. How about down? Well, back at the truck. So I'll be honest, I don't know exactly when I left. It is now 10 after 11 in the morning. I'm thinking I left around 7:30ish. I'm trying to think here. It wouldn't have been much longer later than that, because I got up at, I think it was like 6:42, and I looked at the clock, and then I put coffee on, and then I went and moved my game cam and stuff like that. So I don't think it was any later than that. But anyways, that's not too bad. 5.5 up and 5.5 back, 11K. That's a good walk for today. Now I'm gonna go get my game cam. Yep. Well, I think it's time to pack up and head out. We'll see if we've got any kind of footage. I just realized that I didn't have my mic turned on when I showed you the video back there of the garbage. Anyways, I was ranting on how stupid some people are, thinking that it's okay for them to come in and leave it a big shit pile, and then their kids are not going to be enjoying nothing because they're going to shut the place down because they're idiots. And then they're the first ones to complain about it. But anyways, enough of that for now. Look at that view. This is why I come out here, for stuff like this, and it just pisses me off when I sit there and I see how other people do not give a shit about nobody else, only about themselves. And of course, I'm not talking about everybody. Like, out of 20 people that come out here, there'll be that one guy that doesn't give a rat's ass about nobody else and thinks it's funny or whatever. Instead of paying $20 to drop your stuff off in the dump or get garbage pickup, no, let's just go throw it out there. I really don't understand it. Anyways, I am not going to be able to change anything. People are people. So every now and then you come across something that's pretty cool. So I'm in Parksville right now. But look at this old church. St. Anne's Anglican Church, the island's oldest surviving log church. Isn't that cool? Look at these old grave sites. (1877, 1946). Very cool. 1900 to 1921. Pretty young. (1862 to 1929). 1929. I think, was this 1920? Yep, 1929. And his wife, 1865 to 1936. Crump. 1858 to 1942. His wife, 1851 to 1930. So obviously they're going to do everything to make sure this thing doesn't fall down. Okay guys, tell me if you can see anything. Do you guys see anything? I don't know if there's going to be a reflection on the window or not. Maybe I'll get you up higher. I'll try from the other side where maybe there's not as much reflection on the window. I don't know. Can you see anything? Anything? Well, the heat's on. This might be a little bit better because I don't see maybe as much of a reflection. Huge reflection in the glass or not. See what it says up here. Some rot on those bottom logs. Yeah, that's pretty cool looking. I don't know if they have a service in here. Maybe once a year or something. It's pretty bad. You gotta sit there and put notice like that on the door to keep people from breaking in to think they're gonna steal something. Damn, what's wrong with the human beings? Very cool. Of course, it would be, when this was built, there wouldn't have been nothing around it. That would have been a great time to see it, but now traffic is like crazy around here right now. But anyways.